these batteries are dead on my mics. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be, Fran? Because I'm so disorganised. I didn't get in till 7 o'clock. So it's just like, okay, we got one with some life. Have to wait 4 hours for a sound check. You know the drill.
Oh, it's been clammy, warm.
Yes. I know. I don't know why I've got a jumper on because I'm actually boiling. I think I do that and that. There's a couple of people in here. If we can get a sound check, guys, when you are free, please. I haven't even made my bed. Like, you stay at the pillows. You can tell I'm manic. Head's up my ass like a rabbit in the headlights.
You've got the hamster, haven't you?
Oh, fuck it. Another one over there on top of the fridge this side. Jesus. Don't. I ain't even named him yet. Well, he's actually currently named Holly, even though he's a he.
I was just about to say, right, okay.
I wanted a girl, and they don't sell girls anymore because the girls sell real quick in comparison to the boys. So they only stock the boys. So as it stands, he's called Holly. Thank you, Glenna. That's great because my mic is not having a bar of it right now. Yeah, so he is currently called Holly until someone comes up with a better name for him. I think anything's got to be better than a girl's name, right?
No, it might suit him.
I reckon it is because I keep calling it she because she's the opposite bipolar, like to Stanley. Stanley's like mate, he just like that ADHD. I think he's my child, and this one don't come out. Right, evening everybody. I'm just, while you're all saying evening, I'm just gonna let you guys know now that this is gonna be a short one this evening, just due to me. We're probably going to max it out at 45 minutes this evening due to Mum not being herself, but also she's just found out that one of her best friends has passed away, and she found out probably about 20 minutes, half hour before I come live, and I don't want to cancel the live. She currently has the carers in with her now, so that is the reason due to the live being short this evening. Guys, if you're new to the channel, this is Sam. Hey Sam, thank you for joining. Sam has been on with me before. She has shared her story. So again, if you're new to the channel, please go back, flicker through the lives, check out her story, and then come back and watch this one. If you just want to give a recap to the guys that, whether they don't know you or do know you, just how long you served and what it was for, and that's it, if you wouldn't mind, please, Sam.
Yeah, no, so I served 15 and a half months inside, but I got a 3-year 4-month sentence, still on licence, and it was for fraud.
Thank you very much. So tonight is literally just a free-for-all, guys. It's a usual Monday evening. Anybody that does remember Sam, which I hope you do, would like to ask any questions, because obviously we don't always get time for a lot of questions at the end of the I don't want to call it interviewing, I'd say story sharing. Thank you, AJ. Oh, and no, actually, before we even go into question, God, this is my head. My head isn't with it. Sam has got some amazing news, guys, and I'm going to let you share it all.
So, I want to obviously be a part of the criminal justice system, and I want to hopefully make a difference somewhere along the line. And I had an interview with the Unlock graduates, and out of 6,000 applicants, I got the job.
6,000. Yeah, check you out.
She gave us the figures the other day, so I was like, oh my God.
Mate, be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. Well done. Well done. Yeah. Fully deserved as well. Do you want to just explain briefly what that is?
Yeah, so the role is an associate trainer, and basically I will be delivering some training to prison officers moving forward that will be going into the prisons. So they want in female lived experience.
See, and again, like I just said to you off the live, this is where there's positive things about prisons. Like, they don't have to do this. They clearly want officers to be better. They obviously don't want the turnaround of staff. We gain trust in an officer, they leave because they're a good officer, or they get treated unfairly, whatever the reason being, and they go. They don't want that. I mean, could it be down to like not enough staff? I don't really think so. I mean, that's obviously in the scale of it, but they've got to care to some point to get this done, to have an ex-prisoner going in and training them. I think it's amazing, and I think it's a really positive thing to say about the prison as well.
Well, apparently they will be having like props, setups. So there's going to be a makeshift cell. So I can't wait to see that, because I'm hoping it better replicate the cell. Because if it doesn't, they will be getting told.
Well, I know in their training years ago they used to lock them in the cell for an hour, a couple of hours, I think it was.
Get them in
But
there for a day.
yeah, exactly, because you're coming out, like in your head, you've got a TV.
That's
Oh,
it,
this is
yeah.
chill. I'm getting paid to lie here for an hour or two.
And that's it, yeah. We were getting
Oh,
paid just at £2.50.
do you know what I mean? Hey, C Mitch, I hope you and the boys are all well. C Mitch has locked the guy inside at the minute. I always have to show love. Everyone give some love to C Mitch because he's inside at the minute. So, and he always pops up and says hello, and the boys say hello, and I just think it's really sweet.
That's good.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sam's just had some really good news. C Mitch, she'll be training prison officers how to do their freaking job.
oh, it's just mad. It's just absolutely mad. Gone from being a prisoner to training a prison officer.
It's mad, isn't it? But it just shows they need it. And do you know what? And an applause to the prison as well, because it's about time they acknowledge that it needs to be done.
Yeah.
They're recognising that they're fucking up rapidly, and it's something that needs to be done. Victoria's hi Victoria, by the way. Sam, how is your degree going? Sounds like you've smashed it because of the new job. And more importantly, do you think New Hall sells better butter yet? Oh, sells butter yet. Sorry.
Hopefully that it will. I think it does actually, but I'm not really in touch with a lot of people at New Hall anymore, because they've all moved on now to ask them. So it's easier to talk to them, but they're not in New Hall. But I hope they've got butter on there. Yeah, my degree. I've got my final assignment, my end of module. That's it, done tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I've just got to finish tweaking it tonight, and then it's going in.
Oh, amazing. Oh, well, that's quite handy that I'm not keeping you too long tonight. Then you should have said we could have done another night, you nutter.
Oh no, it's not. It's more or less done. I've just. I don't like sending it until the very last minute.
I don't think you'd ever be able to see Mitch said, ha ha, they need training and a good dose of common sense. Good luck and hope you really enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, common sense. I don't think they'll ever have any of that, that's for sure. Have you been in prison before? Yeah, we're both prisoners. Hey, sorry, Fran, not been on a live for a while because of work. Amazing work you are doing, massive impact you're making. Thank you, Gemma. I appreciate that, and yeah, I hope everything's good for you. Work's good.
What the I can't believe Victoria remembered the butter.
Mate, I didn't even remember the butt. To be fair though, I'm like a rabbit in the headlights. I got 2 full-time jobs and this on the side.
I know.
Has anyone got any questions for Sam? Anybody else remember Sam? Or questions for me? Either of us? We're on a bit of a tight schedule this evening, guys. I was in prison for conspiracy to supply Class A drugs, Lara, and I served 3 years, 8 months. And this channel is basically informing the public that prisoners can change, preparing women for jail that are facing jail, what to expect, the massive important things of what you need. We have a lot of ex-prisoners on, like Sam, just sharing everyone's story. and just showing how different paths we can all come from. Our backgrounds are different, but yet we can still change.
That's it. Let's change the system. We're
I
getting
think.
closer.
To be fair, yeah, because you never would have been doing what you were doing, like not even 2 years ago.
No.
And every small step is a step, right?
I had to prove that I beat prison.
Oh, fuck.
Brilliant.
I'd have been like, Google
Honestly,
me. Google me.
honestly, it's
Okay, I'll answer that one first. How's being in prison changed me? For me, I was involved in the drug world from about 13 years old, and just literally, it's just changed my whole life. It's changed my relationship with my family, more so my mum. Well, actually, just my mum, really. I got counselling. I'm on the squeaky clean path now, trying to help other people. I could go on and on and on. Sam, how's prison changed you?
oh god. So I went in obviously with fraud, um, but the background to it was just horrendous. But that's still no excuse. But you've got so much time in prison, as you know, Fran. You just hopefully you take everything that they give you and you can change to be a better person. I wanted to be a better person, even though I thought I liked myself. I like who I am now, and that's down to prison. Prison's done that because you have to do it. You haven't got a choice. You have to be there. You do as you're told most of the time, but because there's always one night that you're going to get into trouble, isn't there?
That's my middle name, mate.
That's it.
But
Yeah.
you have to sit with yourself.
Yeah.
You can't escape you. So, it's like, even if your circumstances, I don't give a shit. You should never, ever have ever gone to prison. Never in a million years. And you literally, like, so there was a reason though you went there. There
Mm.
was a reason, and it could give you the best future that you never would have had if you hadn't gone. You
Yeah.
just don't know.
No, absolutely. And I would never have thought about being in the criminal justice system. Although, like, everybody likes a true crime documentary, but it's now become, oh God, this is where I want to go, and this is what I want to do, and it's
Mm.
like I said in the last interview we had, it was you're putting with people that you'll never ever be in your life again, but some of them that you think that are never going to you would never come into contact with impact you in a really good way. And
Mm.
like you've got that little family, haven't you?
It's
It's
crazy.
life changing, and it is, and people go, well, how can you be so happy when you're talking about prison? Because it was positive, and I'm glad. I'm not, obviously I don't wish to commit crime, and I don't want people to go out and think this is, oh, I've got to go to prison to change. No,
Yeah.
no, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if you are in that position and you have nowhere out, then you can do it. I mean,
Yeah.
I have down days all the time. I mean, Glenn possibly hears me moan daily, you know, but the girls in this group, they're just amazing.
It's different to out here, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's crazy. I
yeah.
think I don't know. I think because there's no filter. There's no filter in prison, is there? You don't have to pretend to be somebody. Like,
No,
it doesn't matter if you're poor, you're white, you're black. Doesn't matter who, what, where. It's you're just you.
yeah,
You're
you're just a
seen as
person.
yeah. The officers, you're just a number.
Yeah,
But from the prisoners, unless the crime's horrific,
yeah,
um, no one thinks about the crime once you know the crime, if that
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. And even when you come into contact, because obviously you have, with horrific crimes, even then it's like at one point I'd have been so judgmental, and now it's like, well, why don't we look at it from a different point of view? Why don't we see from, you know, there's so many different angles. Why are
Yeah.
we just seeing it because the police have arrested you and you've gone to prison? Why is that the be all and end all? And why do we have to continue to be punished?
Yeah. And that's the whole point again of the channel is, you
Yeah.
know, you can't get a job, but me and you would work harder than someone that would sit there on 20 grand more a year than us.
Yeah, and all it is, it's a risk factor. I love that word, risk.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's and I get it. I get it because there is a high percentage, you know, that there's probably more percentage at. I don't know. I don't know. It's got to be quite on par at first that go back in, um, that don't. So you know that I kind of get that we're given this bad rep because of other people, but they're just not at the right path, the right time in their life to change, and they need
and
a little bit more help than what we did.
that's it. But it won't have been picked up at the very start to be able
Ah,
to give them what they needed to be able to do the
yeah,
journey to have a positive outcome at the end. Because nobody, like you say, if it weren't for this channel, no one would know these stories. It's like I was saying, I was with the Clink charity, and I have a resettlement worker, and they are absolutely to this day still back me, even with everything. They support me, you know.
yeah,
The girls and the males that need to be shown. Look, I've been to jail. I actually did the Clink course, just as a course, and then I've still got support in the community on my release. Even when I'm having a meltdown, although they can't always be there 24 hours a day, I now have a platform because you're pushed into them directions,
yeah,
and that's how I ended up finding you lot. So
crazy.
yeah, it's just yeah, but I do believe that the resettlement is it just needs changing because it's so hard. You've got such a, a, a stigma attached to you when you come out. It's hard. It's soul destroying, and I can only imagine that some of other women that are in my position, you know, that just don't keep going. They just think, okay, like you say, it's not my time yet. I'm not ready, but they end up back in prison. You know,
Yeah,
it's
because not everyone's strong. So one knockback could be the equivalent to my 15.
yeah,
So one knockback to them is that's it. I'm going to go and use, and I get it. I
yeah.
get it. You know,
But that's because
it's
the last time they came out, they had no home to go to because they
yeah,
got, oh, sorry, see you later, your time's up now.
exactly. But not only that, when they're in prison, they got that. You got that sense of security.
Yes.
So why not use? Why not commit crime? Why not go back in?
Oh,
Because it
absolutely.
wasn't given the help properly. Right, we'll go. What I want to do is try and answer a few more questions. I'm just scroll back up. Why do you think you ended up in that world at 13? I'm going to make it real short and sweet, Lauren. Literally knew I was gay younger, family splitting up, no excuse, but just got introduced to drugs, started taking them. I was the one that could get them. I've explained it sort of before. And then I was getting mine and my mate's stuff. Then I realised I could get mine free. And then obviously then realised I could make a profit on it. And it escalated by the time I got off drugs. I was hooked into selling them. Uh, hello, ladies. Hi. Oh, sorry. How are ladies with learning difficulties treated in prison? Something I've been dealing with at work. Really, really well. My experience, I was about to say really well, but then I'm thinking more of the other prisoners. I'm not thinking about the prison.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of refrained.
Yeah.
Other prisoners will support them, the prison, not so much.
No, I think we used to talk about this in Newhall, and we there's obviously they've got their own wing, you know, vulnerable adults. But why are they there? They shouldn't be in prison. They should be in a safer facility. The prison is no good for that. It's just wrong. And then
Yeah.
if they don't catch it on the way in, they're on an ordinary wing in general population. You know that it's not fair.
Yeah. No, 100%. Um, is prison scary? I'll give you my opinion real quick. I'm going to try and answer them quick, but also let Sam answer as well, because we're two different people, two different things. First 2 weeks are absolutely petrifying. The first week is horrific. It absolutely shit your pants. The first 2 nights are absolutely like, oh my god. Then the next few days are still, oh my god. The second week's not as bad. After the first couple of weeks, you're settled in, and yeah,
Yeah. It doesn't take you that long, does it,
no,
really? I suppose it depends on the person that you are. Although I didn't like it was still right. Okay, I got used to it.
yeah.
You just do, don't
You ain't got a choice. You have to
you?
suck it up, and that's it. Um, that's great to hear. You will be ideal in your new job.
Oh, thank
It goes to show prison does have a positive impact. Both you have reflected and learnt from your life choices. Um, well said. You must feel like you need to prove yourselves more. Oh, sorry, C. Mitch. I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, love to you and the guys. I got to do my pad workout.
you.
Hopefully, no arguments over the cauliflowers at your new job, Sam. Evening, Claire.
Let's hope not.
My friend rung at 8. How rude. Hope I haven't missed much. No, to be honest, I think we both went into a bit of a waffle. Fran, you're such a beautiful person. Never stop being you. Thank you, Gemma. But if you saw my sulky, moody sides and my little temper tantrums I have now and again, you probably wouldn't say the same thing. You just get to see the screen time. And it's something that I enjoy doing. So I'm actually quite happy when I do this. But no, thank you, Gemma. I appreciate it. Yeah, all from England. We're in England too. Do you think people who have come out and say it was easy in prison are full of it?
Yeah. They're fucking bollocks.
See, I disagree.
No. Oh, I
I
know. But then again, I
Yeah, everyone's experience is different.
if you're the revolving door, if that's what you're used to, then I
Uh,
get it. But
do you
if
know what? Everything that I've been through in these last 3 years, prison was easier, a lot easier.
oh
And if I took my family away, if I took my family and friends away, prison is a piece of piss.
right,
Absolute piece of piss. And I'm gay, you got to remember that. So
right,
my world's a
so
lot more fun.
maybe
If I was
that's
straight, I probably wouldn't say it.
the yeah, again, different perspectives, isn't it?
Exactly. And I had some really dark, horrific moments in prison, but I
Yeah.
think I've had more out here now.
Oh no, I get where you're coming from, where you're saying prison is easy compared to out here. Oh God, yes it is. But mentally, prison is not. Not for me. I wouldn't want to do it again.
I'm not saying I want to do it again, but I would do it again
For a laugh.
for ban. Do you know what? Do you know what though? I often think about, because I think about prison a lot, and I always think I know for a fact if I went in a second time, which I'm not going to, guys. Well, never say never. I've always said never say never, but I wouldn't purposely, intentionally go back.
Yeah.
I think it would not be how I remembered it, and I feel like it'd be horrific, and I'd feel like I'd want out so bad because I'd always remember my family there,
Yeah.
and it ain't the same. Even the house block that I lived on has gone. It's derelict. Like, do you know what I mean? And I feel like I'd be going into the prisons there, but the E and F wings got like gone. I feel like I'd walk back into the prison and it'd be like going to prison all over again because it would be the only thing I might know is some officers. So I
Yeah.
think it actually gives me anxiety, the thought of that. The actual thought of actually walking into prison, now, not knowing anyone in there, it actually yeah, makes me feel a little bit like, nah, I'm good.
The Yorkshire charm.
I am.
Thank you.
No bills, no shopping, no cooking, etc. Have never been. Nearly did a couple of years back. Maybe you forget the worst bits. I do. I think I do. I have that kind of brain, and then I'll talk to someone, and someone will say something, and I'll be like, oh. Oh, and then it was really good to have Glenna on alive in the beginning because she reminded me all the things. I'm like, shit, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Because I hold on to the good things, not the bad things. Because what's the point? I
Yeah,
can't.
well,
I
that's
learnt in
it.
prison, let go of the baggage, mate, and just hold on to the good times. So why, you know?
Well, if not, you'll never get through.
Oh, thank you, Joanne. We miss you. Um, Hang on, have I missed some comments here? Hang on, I feel like I've missed something here. I don't know, Fran. Uh, what are you laughing at? What have you just read? I feel like I'm missing something here. I think it would be like a candy shop. It was.
Will's comment, question, sorry. Do
Oh, I
people
missed it. What did
do
he say?
people turn temporary gay? Do people turn temporary gay? Is that they get a 5-year sentence?
They can have a 5-week sentence and they turn temporary gay. It's gay for the stay, Will. Come on, you
Yeah,
know
it's
this.
straight at the
It's
gate.
gay for the stay. They'd have their boyfriends and kids come on a visit. They'd have the girlfriend sat on the table opposite.
Husband.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, all sorts. So yeah, they've only got to be in there 5 weeks, and then they come out, and then they're straight.
Oh.
after after being in prison, where do you feel more comfortable, inside or out? I mean, now we're obviously out. When I first come out, it took me. I wanted to go back in. I missed it, but
Yeah.
you got to remember, I come from a lockdown, 23 and a half hours a day. So
Right.
that was my world, that was my family. And then to come out, I just wanted to go back in. I wanted to hibernate. Thank God my boss needed the job filling. I had no choice but to get out there and suck it up and get on with normal world. But God, no, at home, at my mum's, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I
Yeah.
wouldn't even want to go off. I just this is my yeah, this is me.
You know when you was in prison and you was like, right, yeah, I'm getting out. When I get out, I'm going to do this, 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 this. I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going. It just all turns to absolute crap when you
It
go.
does. It's Call it prison talk.
It is
Yeah,
prison.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna spend the day with my old man. I'm gonna cook with him. I'm gonna go to this walk to the shops with him. He don't even want me to stay longer than an hour anyway. He's like, "Oh, fuck off now." Right? By then, do you know what I mean? But you have all these things in your head and all these plans, and it just goes peak tong because within
Yeah.
seconds you've got to go back to normality. You don't get time to do the things you want to do. You don't get time to process any of that because you have to just get on. You have to work, and then with me, I mean, a year after being out, mum was first stroke, second stroke. It's just life. Like, but yeah, I think even without that, I mean, even that, I'm probably just making excuses. If I'm honest, it's yeah.
These comments. I just keep getting odd one, and I'm like, what's that?
Oh yeah, I think she blocks them. Your English is very good. I saw earlier. No shit, Sherlock. I am English. I work with many teenage girls and boys, to be fair, in an EBD. Sadly, about 12 of the young ladies I work with ended up in the prison system due to drugs and work on the streets. Yeah, that's horrible. It's drugs. It just gets hold of people so bad. And if it's hard, not everybody's strong, because I did used to go, oh well, I don't understand, I got off drugs for me, and people have got kids, why don't they do that? I don't get it. I'm not gonna lie, do you know what, I'll sit here and I'll openly admit I thought I was better than, like, even better than them, because how can you not want to do it for your kids? But in reality you've got to do it for yourself. But do you know what, I forgot I was one of these people that judged us. I didn't know their story.
Yeah, that's what
I
life.
didn't realise how deep, like, poor little me, mummy and daddy, like, split up when I was little, but I had the most amount of love ever. I was never SA'd. Do you know what I mean? Like, all these things, and then there's people that have been abused by their dads. So, yeah, they can't get it off before mate, yeah, I was arrogant. I
Yes,
was arrogant, and I own it.
yeah, I was so judgmental. Like I've said, I had that opinion. So, and I think that changes you as well as soon as you start going, getting into conversations and hearing other people's stories.
But I take arrogant to a new level though, like, and I'm actually admitting this on live stream. Like, I took it to a new level because how can I, being a drug addict myself, and then judging people because they don't get clean for their kids?
Yeah. No,
Like,
I get
what's an
that.
arsehole? But guys, this is what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
not perfect. You think I
No,
come across like amazing? I'm really not.
but who is perfect?
I think Will's gay for this day. I understand the need for a laugh, but please don't. Oh, romanticize about prison. No, I know. I know. No, I know. Yeah, it is true, but I can't help, you know, the good times that I did have in there and the fucking family that I made in there.
Yeah.
Oh, Rosemary West. Do you think that happens in the male prison too? I'm kind of lost now. What was we even talking
It
about?
was
Happens in
gay
the
for the
male?
stay straight at the gate. I
Oh,
can't see that in male estates.
nah.
It depends how long they're serving, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's not like a female. No, the females are just. It's like a little waltzer. You're on, you're off.
Am I missing something? Who's Colin and what was said? Thank you, Sam, though.
Yeah, not a problem.
No, the other Sam put Colin Fran has a full-time job, just saying. I don't know what he said, but literally, like, obviously, this is the thing, is people are so quick to judge, ain't no fuck all.
Yeah.
Would you and the True Crime Whisperer ever do a meet and greet? Yes, we do. We do. Me and Glenn have been talking about it, but obviously just due to mum at the minute, it is just not feasible. But it definitely is in the pipeline. Good rehabilitation drugs. Yeah, in the female prison. Yeah, in Send, honestly, wrapped. They do the first 5 steps of the AA 12 program, 12 steps. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Proper counselors, one-on-one therapy after you like read out your steps. Absolutely out this world. I recommend it to anybody. Get to Send, do it. It is the best thing ever. Guys, what do you think of open prisons, and do you think you should have had the chance to do your sentence in one? I had the chance.
And
I
I
had
did.
the chance. Yeah, I had the chance. They held me in Send. I mean, it was no different anyway. I was still going out and doing my rottles, but mine was because mum found out she was terminally with cancer, so they held me there. I didn't want to go to Kent, so that was my choice not to go. And I was glad I didn't want to go anyway. Why did you not get to go?
Me?
Yeah. Did you say you didn't get to go to Kent?
No, I went because I
Open.
was up at Ascot in York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What coping strategies do you think you developed to cope when you went inside? I'll let you answer, Sam, because I've kind of like repeated a lot of this stuff already.
Mine was I suppose, my pad mate. She just, yeah, I had a really good pad mate, and anything, she could calm me down, or she'd take me out, she'd take me into the gardens, or we'd go for a walk. When I say go for a walk, I mean round the prison. We're not going to the park.
Yeah, just going off down the road and coming back.
Yeah, even though it was an open jail and I could walk out the gates and then probably not get back in because that's how it was, which is quite strange. But yeah, that was she was my saving grace.
Oh.
I had loads of others, but yeah, and I suppose you do, you just cope, don't you? You just manage.
Yeah, I mean, you just learn. Like, you just learn that when something shit is thrown at you, you've got no choice, just deal with it.
Yeah,
That's it, isn't it? Like, that's the only coping, just deal with it. Man up, deal with it, and move forward.
yeah.
Sam, best of luck with uni and your graduate job.
Oh,
I'm
thank
so
you.
excited for you. You're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Fran, sending love to your mum, bless her, and I hope you're bearing up okay. Yeah, we're good, thank you. Hi ladies, good luck with everything. Thank you. Yeah, mum's not great, but I'm not going to go into it now, just because we've got 10 minutes left, and I want you guys to speak to Sam. So I'll just let you ask away any questions to Sam. Just yeah, we got like sort of 10 minutes, I think.
Oh,
Thank you, Kevin.
there's so many nice people.
Oh, they're amazing. Hello,
Oh,
got on.
oh that's my friend.
Oh, I was kind of like, hello, got on. I was like, huh? Hi, friend.
Hi. I just saw a name pop up then. I'm thinking, oh my god.
I think you're amazing. Just brilliant. Well done, ladies. Thank you, Claire.
Oh, it's been, it's different. It's nice though. It's different question and answers. Yeah.
It is. It's just, yeah, because it's not so much like they're never really personal either. And it is just, it's relaxed, it's chilled, and they are lovely. And as Glenna is just, all you'll see is message deleted. I got to read one comment, and that was it. I missed the rest. And like I said, all it was your English is very good. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just stupidness that comes in. 49 in the chat. Hit the likes. Come on. Sam, are you still in touch with pad mates?
Yes, I am. And she wasn't a pad mate, but I've served with her. She's in the comments now, so
Oh.
she's lovely. But yes, I do. I do keep in touch with most of the people that I went to jail with, because they're your family. Well, they're my family anyway.
Are you allowed to go to funerals in prison? Only direct, so mum, dad, son or daughter, brother or sister?
Yeah, I think you can't do uncle, can you? You can't do
No,
auntie.
it's got to be immediate family. Sorry,
Immediate, yeah.
so one, like literally, it's got to be full.
And it's got to be
Yeah.
exceptional circumstances, because they can turn around and still say no to your
Oh
immediate
yeah,
family.
yeah.
Which they did to my padmate. She actually went. It wasn't a funeral, but she was told that basically this could be your dad's last Christmas. You've got another 3 Christmases in jail to do. So she just said, "Look, I was meant to go home on Rotto. You've transferred me here. I've now got to do a lie down. I need to go home," and they denied her. Luckily, he is still here, but
Good.
you know, it's that they're horrible.
What do you girls think of the police keeping prisoners in police cells as there no room in prisons? That's not a thing, Will. They're not allowed
No,
to keep you over 48 hours. It's 24 hours, and it's got to go CPS authorization to investigate more evidence, and it's got to be really good evidence in the first place to get more evidence, if that makes sense. But
yeah,
that is not a thing. I don't know where you've heard that from, but it's not.
because
Plus
they
them,
discharge you and then send you off anywhere.
yeah, and then where they're going to put the people that are getting arrested.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, your friend said, yes, I am beautiful soul. And you asked if you are.
Oh, I am.
What was your first day out? That's to both of you. I'll let you go first.
My first day out, when I got released, or my rottle. Because if it was my rottle, I felt sick and begged to go back early. I wanted to go back to prison.
No way.
Yeah, I think I cut it short by a couple of hours. And I was tired as well. It was weird. You know, it was just like, I've had enough. And I want to go back because this is weird.
Well, when I first got out of prison, when I finished my sentence, I went to my old man's, my mum's, and then yeah, I went off with my ex. Shout out to Ohio. I went there once. It reminds me of Desperate Housewives. And I saw a firefly. I just want to say that because that is the most awesomest thing ever. Such a child, and I. It was on the news recently. What was? Oh, really? It's just bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. Well, they're gonna. How many? Think about how many pretty prison cells there are in the
Yeah.
police station.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's just like they're going to release prisoners early. They said that when I was in COVID, and they're still talking about it 3 years later.
Oh, no.
They have been told to arrest people as they have no room in prisons, I think. Well,
Oh.
then that means that we can all go and commit crimes because every police station's going to be full
Yeah.
and they ain't going to be able to nick us, so screw it. What are your thoughts on children being tried as adults with certain crimes? I don't think it's right.
No, I don't. And I've just done this with my uni. I had to do James Bulger case, and it was really hard. But I
Um,
don't think they should be tried as adults.
no,
Ridiculous.
even if they
They
commit
did,
an
yeah,
adult ass
absolutely.
crime,
But they don't in Scotland
why?
because they don't in Scotland. I think you've got to be 12. I think that's the 10.
Shit.
Yeah, 10 years. It's ridiculous.
No. Do you have access to the internet to help? No, not at all. Under no circumstances you have access to the internet.
Yeah. You can take your own mobile phone in.
Yeah, everyone does anyway. I'm sorry that you're late, Lucy. We are literally going to be coming off in about 5 minutes. Yeah, I have to go because of mum.
Oh, thank you, Samantha.
And a great personality too. It's a mentally draining experience, Rottle. I was forced to go into an AP where the first two people that spoke to me offered to score probation or a joke.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's them good old AP addresses.
It's bad, isn't it? Because that's the things I've never experienced that. So, I don't know what it's like. And they just don't care, do they? As long as you've got a roof over your head, they don't really give a shit what's going on behind closed doors.
No, but she does want to be proud of herself because she's now come out the other end. She's not there no more.
Oh, yes,
Yay!
definitely. Well done.
She's not where she wants to
Definitely.
be, but she's better than she was.
Exactly. And I'm
Yeah,
not where I want to be.
that's
Nowhere, and
it,
I've been
innit?
out 3 years.
Yeah.
So no, definitely be proud of yourself. No, hamster does not have a name. He is still called Holly. So if one of you guys want to give my
I think it should just be called Holly.
I know. I wanted a girl and they don't sell females anymore because they go too quick and the men get left behind. So I'm just pretending it's a girl. You wouldn't have known if I hadn't told you, but I survived it. Thank you to you, Sam. Oh,
Yeah.
and there's one for Sam as well, because that's what I mean. You're just there for each other, aren't you?
Yeah.
And well done, Sam. Well done, both of you.
Thank you. It's challenging. It's more challenging outside, though.
I think it's more challenging outside. I do. Um,
Pepsi
I don't
Max.
think ladies or men, lady. I don't think ladies or men should go to prison if they've protected themselves from an abuser. I don't think so either. Holly Johnson. Oh, Max as in Pepsi Max. That's not. And the thing is my best mate who died is Maxine. We called her Max, and she nicknamed me Stanley. So
Oh.
how did I not think of that in the first place? Well done, Victoria. Okay, Holly, you're now a boy again. Max.
Max Holly.
Max Holly Oliver.
Yeah.
Maxine Oliver was her name, so is her name, however. Yeah, Max Holly.
What's that?
Okay, his name's Max. Maximus. No, Max. I get see my head just goes everywhere. I like the name Maximus.
Oh, I
Definitely
didn't know.
Max. Yeah, I know. 100%. Well done, Victoria. You could have bloody told me this ages ago. I kept calling him Holly. To be fair, no wonder he don't come out because he don't come out. I've only got to go Stanley, and he's like comes out of his thing. He's like up at the glass like that. He comes out to Stanley flat out. She don't. He don't. I'll try Max in a minute.
Do you think Letby will be found guilty on this one? What? She's guilty. She's being found guilty. Why are we still going over that?
Do you know what? To be fair, whether she does or doesn't, she ain't never getting out. So
No, well, that's it, isn't it? It doesn't matter.
yeah. I mean,
But,
it does in it for the justice for the family, but let's
yeah.
just take that out of the equation. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant because I ain't gonna add to her sentence. You know, if we're asking for you, it's irrelevant. She ain't never getting
Yeah.
out. If you're talking about the families, then obviously it's relevant to get the
Yeah.
justice. But hey Craven, we are literally just about to lock it off, I'm afraid. I'm really gutted, Sam. Sorry, I literally could have
Right.
stayed on for ages. Retrial starts this Monday coming. I will have to keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you on again though,
Yeah,
please, because I'm
definitely.
pretty sure this could have gone on for ages. And obviously you've got work to do anyway. Try and make myself feel better about going. Thank you
No,
so
thank you.
much. And
Not a problem.
amazing news about your job. I am so
Okay.
proud of you.
Thanks, Craig.
Thank you, Sam's friend, for joining in the comments as well. And I hope life is good for you. Guys, thank you all so much. I really appreciate you all joining us. Sorry it is a short one this evening. But yeah, we'll be back anyway. And nice to meet you, Sam.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Huh.
Oh, that's it now.
The first one was called Harry, but then I changed it to Stanley. I didn't like Harry. Mm. Right, yeah. Well, we're in a group chat anyway, so
Yeah.
we'll keep smiling, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Leeds. Be proud of yourselves.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you, everybody. Sending you all love, and yes, we will be back.
Yes.
Right, have a lovely evening, and I
You
hope
too.
everything goes okay.
Thank you.
Congratulations on it all. Take
Cheers.
care.
See you later.
Bye. Bye.